2 of the Neptune-Saturn conjunction in February, mid-February of 2026. The Great Awakening that I spoke of in part 1 of this video. I'm going to elaborate a little bit more on my vision of what Neptune and Saturn are offering us in their meeting, their rare meeting in Pisces. Saturn represents the world. It represents society, tradition. It represents laws and order, corporations, governments. And Neptune represents, and this is more on the higher octave of Neptune, because there's always a range, who we are, our essential nature, how we were designed by the universe in our essence, the essence that we are, at the center of who we are. So this Neptune-Saturn conjunction is bringing in the opportunity to let go, to see the futility of becoming, of trying to become something other than what we are, instead of just being who we are, just being true to our nature. Because when you try to become, you create a split in yourself. You create duality, because one part of you now is dissatisfied with who you are and wants to become something else. And the other part of you that is who you are, that can only be who you are, is suddenly not good enough. And so there's a duality that gets set up inside where we're not accepting ourselves and we're creating this ideal that we must become. And Saturn in society gives a lot of fuel to this idea of becoming. You very rarely, in educational systems or institutions or any of these large societal organizations, you very rarely hear them say, just be yourself, just be who you are. No, it's always about becoming this, becoming that, and who you are is left in the dust. It's not important, it's not valued. So in this conjunction of Neptune and Saturn, my sense, my experience, my feeling of this is that they're giving us an opportunity to see how much misery we've been creating for ourselves in this striving to become something that we can never become, because you can only be who you are. It's like a rose trying to become a lotus. It's never going to happen. A rose is a rose. A lotus is a lotus. And this is how the universe designed each and every one of us that exists, is a very specific, unique design. So when you start settling into yourself and just being who you are and accepting who you are and celebrating who you are, just who you are naturally with no effort, then there's a very deep relaxation that comes into your being. And this is where the awakening happens. When you can deeply, deeply relax into yourself, when you can accept yourself the way you are and love and honor yourself the way you were designed to be by the universe, suddenly the split becomes one again, and you can relax, and confusion and misery disappear, because those are both a result of being divided against who you are, against yourself, and believing that you need to become something else in order to be loved, in order to be valuable, in order to be worthy, when actually our true dignity is in being true to the design that the universe created us to be, exactly what we are. So this Neptune-Saturn conjunction on February 15th and the month of February in general, because it's going to be building up to this conjunction a few weeks before, and then Saturn will be moving away from Neptune over the coming few weeks. So it's kind of like, my feeling is, a process we'll be in from the month of February, and a great opportunity to really see how much more we can just accept ourselves totally, not wait for someone else to accept us, not wait to become something before we can accept ourselves, but to just decide to accept ourselves now, in this window of opportunity, and to experience the relaxation that that brings, to just be who you are, the simplicity of it, and the awakening that happens on its own through that deep relaxation into your being, out of the mind, out of society. And this is why Saturn in Pisces is, to me, it's the most spiritual place for Saturn to be, where he's supporting the dissolving of the structures. He's supporting the dissolving of the belief systems and the traditions. He's in the most spiritual place. He's looking at your true foundation, and your true foundation is who you were designed to be, who you are naturally. So thank you for joining me, and if you're interested in having a true sidereal astrological reading with me, you can go to my website, cosmicmystics.club, and there's information there about my readings. But wishing you a really beautiful, powerful, and deeply relaxing month of February.